Hey friends, welcome back. We are on 18. Let's do this. All right, 18, where are we at? Wrong thing. There we go. Okay, lesson 18. I can add a pair of two-digit numbers with varied sums in the ones and compare the results of different recording methods. That sounds like a lot, but it's not. You know what it means? It means that we're going to add two-digit numbers together any way we know how. That's easy. We can do that. All right, let's get our brains working though. Yeah, you're not doing that just yet. Let's do this first. Okay. All right, so let's do our application problem. Let's become a detective. Got my hat. Let's read through our detective case. A farmer counted 12 bunnies in their cage in the morning. In the afternoon, he only counted 4 bunnies in their cages. How many bunnies disappeared from their cages? Oh, this is a mystery. These bunnies have disappeared. All right, let's go back and look and see what we've got. We have a farmer counted 12 bunnies in their cages in the morning. I'm going to put M for morning, and I'm going to draw out 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put a 12 here. All right. Now, in the afternoon, he only counted 4 bunnies in their cages. How many bunnies disappeared from their cages? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take, this is the same. So let's count how many we have left here. We have, I know that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 bunnies. So I could say 12 minus 4 equals 8. Or I could say 4 plus something equals, oops, sorry. Yeah, 4 plus something should equal 12. Okay, and I know that it's going to be 8. So 8 bunnies disappeared from their cages. All right, let's go back and check. Did we draw it out? We did. We showed 12 bunnies in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. We made number sentences to show how we solved to get our 8. And then we wrote a statement to answer our question. How many bunnies disappeared from their cages? 8 bunnies disappeared from their cages. So detectives, we have solved the mystery that how many bunnies disappeared. We just don't know where they went. But that's not the kind of detectives we are, because we're only number detectives. All right, friends, go ahead, erase your boards. Get yourself ready. You do have a fluency today. You are going to go into Google Classroom, pause this video, work on your fluency. It'll tell you in the directions how long to set your timer for. Please do not turn it in until you finish the problem set and your exit ticket, okay? Because if you turn it in, all of it gets turned in, and then I'll have to return it so you can do the rest. Don't want to do that. All right, let's pause so we can get ready for our video. All right, friends, you are either done with your fluency or you are going to do that in a few minutes. But if you aren't, let's make sure you have a dry erase board marker, something to erase with, or a paper pencil, and you need to be solving these too, okay? So let's get started. Oh, you know what? It might help if I actually turn the volume on. Let's try that again. There we go.
Hi there, students. It's Miss Duckett here, ready to guide you through another math lesson. I'm so excited to learn with you all. Today, we are going to be adding two-digit numbers and comparing different strategies. For today's lesson, all you will need is your personal whiteboard and your marker. So if you have that and you're ready, let me hear you say, ooh, oh yeah, I'm ready.
Ooh, oh yeah, I'm ready.
Great, let's get started. Mathematicians, let's begin today's lesson by solving the number sentence 58 plus 37 equals blank. Now I want you to use any strategy that you feel comfortable using. And when you're done, you'll be able to compare your work with the work of my students below. Remember, solve any way that you want to. Go ahead and press pause to solve now, and I'll be waiting when you get back.
Guys, we know so many different strategies right now on how we could solve this. We can solve it by using quick 10s and 1s as a drawing. We can solve this by lining it up vertically and solving it vertically. We can break it apart into a number bond and add my 10s and my 1s. We could even make a 10, okay? You choose how you want to do this. I'm going to do it the vertical way in the quick 10s and 1s, okay? But if you want to break it into a number bond, then go for it, okay? You choose which strategy you want to work on. If you don't want to see me do it, pause the video, work it your way, and then come back. The only difference is if you do it a different way is we have to have the same answer, okay? So go ahead and pause if you want to, or you can just keep watching and we'll see if we get the same answer, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make 5 10s and 8 1s. And now I'm going to make 3 10s and 7 1s. I only made 5 1s. There we go. Now I have 8. Now I got to make 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Now, if I wanted to, I could just solve it this way and be done with it that way. But I'm also going to do it vertically. Again, if you need to, make your place value chart to help you line it up. Now I know that I need 2 more to make 8, or this 8 of 10. So I'm going to take the 2 down here from my 7 and move it up here and make a line. So I have a 10. I'm going to circle my 1s. I have 5 1s. That 8 and 7 make 15. But I can't have that 10 there. I need to move it over here. Okay. So now I can count my 10s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you need more time, please press pause, okay, to finish solving yours out. Or if you are doing it a different way and you need more time, push pause. Either way, you should have the answer 95. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. If you need more time, you can pause.
Welcome back. Well, what is 58 plus 37?
We said 95.
58 plus 37 equals 95. Let's compare the work of our students below. Let's start by comparing Elijah's work and Maria's work. What similarities and differences do you notice about their solution strategies?
I noticed they both broke it
I got
down.
I noticed that they both used number bonds. They also both broke apart the number 37. However, they broke apart 37 in different ways.
Yes, they did.
Elijah broke apart 37 into 2 and 35, but Maria broke apart 37 into 30 and 7. Here I have 2 labels, mathematicians. One says make the next 10, and the other says counting on by 10s. Which label best describes the solution strategy for each of our students?
What do you think?
Take a moment to think.
Which one would best be described as count on by 10s first?
I noticed that Elijah made the next 10. He broke apart 37 into 2 and 35, so that way he can add 58 and 2 to make 60, which makes it more efficient or easier for him to add. Maria broke apart 37 into 37, and that way she would be able to count on by 10 3 times. 58 plus 30 equals 88. If you can give both of these students a compliment, what compliment would you give them, mathematicians?
What would you give them?
A compliment that I would give is that they both did a great job breaking apart the number 37 in a way that helps them solve the problem. What advice would you give them to improve their work?
What do you think?
I was thinking that we can tell Maria that maybe next time she can add a number sentence to show how she got 88. But it's also possible that she could have solved in her head. Well, mathematicians, let's look at Ivan's work. What strategy did Ivan use to solve?
Ivan used the same strategy I did, didn't he?
It looks like Ivan used quick 10 drawings, and then he added his 10s with his 10s and his 1s with his 1s.
Something's
I
wrong though.
noticed that Ivan got an answer of 85 when we know the correct answer is 95. Take a moment to look at his work. Can you catch his mistake?
I don't think he made a 10 over on the 10s when we made the new 10.
I got it. When Ivan added his 8 1s and his 7 1s, he made a new 10 and got 1 10 and 5 extra or loose 1s. But Ivan didn't record the new 10. So when he added his 10s, he added 5 10s and 3 10s, which is 8 10s, but he forgot to add the new 10 that he made. Here's what Ivan's work should have looked like. Now let's compare Ivan's work to Jada's work. What similarities and differences do you notice about their solution strategies?
The similarities are they both use, look, she used a 5, broke it down in 10s and 1s, just like we did.
I noticed
and
that
then added them
Jada used
together.
number bonds, 3 addition sentences to solve. However, Ivan used quick 10s and lined up his 10s with his 10s and his 1s with his 1s. What's similar about their work is that they both added their 10s and their 10s and their 1s and their 1s. So now we had the opportunity to explore 4 different strategies that our students used. Elijah made the next 10. Maria counted on 10s. Ivan recorded the new 10 below. And Jada used number bonds to add like units. And now, mathematicians, you get to choose your own pathway. I want you to ask yourself, what strategy do I feel most comfortable using? Or you might ask yourself, what strategy do I want to try to learn and get better at? You may choose to make the next 10, or you might choose to count on by 10s. You might choose to record the new 10 below, or you might choose to add like units. So let's get started with our first number sentence. Take a moment to write 47 plus 36 equals blank. This will be the first number sentence that we solve. Great. So go ahead and solve this problem using any strategy that you want. And I'll be solving as well behind my secret wall. And you'll be able to compare your work with mine. Go ahead and get started.
Okay, again, you choose how you want to do it. This time I'm going to break it apart into 10s and 1s. So I have 40 and 7 and 30 and 6. I'm going to add my 10s together first. So 40 plus 30 equals 70. I'm going to add my 1s. 7 plus 6. I know that that is 13. And then I'm going to add these two numbers together. I have 0 plus 3 as a 1's place, and that's only 3. And then 7 and 1 in my 10's place, and that makes 8. So my answer should be 83. And if you look at it, you could even add it like this. Here's my 1's, here's my 10's. I didn't have to bring anything over for my 10's.
Go ahead and check your work. Did you also get 83, mathematicians?
I did. Did you?
Remember, you may have used a different strategy, but just make sure you got the answer of 83. I used the record the new 10 below strategy. I drew my quick 10s and my 1s, and then I noticed that I could make a new 10. I added my 1s, 3, and then I added my 10s. 4 10s plus 3 10 plus the extra 10 that I made is 83. Let's do one more number sentence. Now, I want you to solve 26 plus 65 equals something. Remember, use any strategy that you want. However, I want to challenge you to use a different strategy that you didn't use the first time. Go ahead.
Okay, on this one, I'm gonna break apart this. I know that I need 5 more right here, and that gives me 21. So I'm gonna add 65 and 5 equals 70. And then 70 plus 21 equals, I know I have 1 and a 0, so that's a 1, 2 and 7, 7, 8, 9. So I should have 91. If you need more time, pause.
Well, mathematicians, did you also get 91?
Did.
This time, I made the next 10. I noticed that 26 needed 4 more to get to 30. So I broke apart 5 into 4 and 61. 26 plus 4 equals 30. 30 70. Plus 61 equals 1. Mathematicians, I hope that you were able to push yourself or challenge yourself to use a different strategy this time. But regardless, it didn't work today. Mathematicians, you did it. Great job adding 2-digit numbers and thinking about different strategies to use. Well, now it's time for the problem set. Your must-do problems are numbers 1 through 5. Remember to work your hardest for 10 minutes. Here's a cheer for all of your hard work. It's called the pop, pop, boom cheer. It goes like this. Pop, 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 boom. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, Miss Duckett. Okay, friends, let's look at our problem set. We are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says use any method you prefer to solve the problems below, okay? There's your problems. Now, we have just talked about all the different ways you can solve these. You can make the next 10, you can add like units, you can quick 10s and 1s, and then vertical. You can do however you want to solve it, but I need to see your work, okay? So I don't want to just see an answer. I want to see the work here. Now, I'm not even going to give you an example because we just did 3 of them. So if you want to do all of these the same strategy, that's fine. Whichever one works the best for you. But I have to see your work, okay? Make sure you do the problem set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do your exit ticket, and then make sure you also do your fluency and turn it all in at the same time. If you have any questions, email me, message me, get a hold of me however you can, okay? I'll help you out any way I can, and I'll see you all on lesson 19. Bye, friends.